What's up, YouTube fans? Today I'm reviewing something very different. This is the Herocross Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-in-1 pack. I got this totally randomly. I found a random store in the mall. Actually, what really happened is I went to Barnes & Noble to hunt down this thing, which I found. There were a lot of these. There were tons of them in the store I went to. They're still there. And then I was looking for other stuff, and I found this. So I wasn't expecting to buy it. I actually don't have any turtles. I kind of want the turtles that came out, the 2-pack Target exclusives, but they're just too expensive. I can't find them, and I'm not willing to pay the late tax on them. It's not even late tax. I just couldn't even get them at the store. So these do come individually packaged in these little boxes, which is really cool. I like that they're packed like this. So you can probably buy these individually, or you can buy them as a set. But all the boxes are really nice. It's just nice quality for collector quality boxes. And they all look pretty good. Let's take a look at the back. And it shows them with their weapons. You can kind of see, it says you can collect all 4. Obviously I have all 4. I don't see any bad guys with this. Now these are like super deformed, so they have slightly bigger heads, but let's get these out of, there's nothing really else on this. It is officially licensed by Nickelodeon, but there's not really much to show on the package, so let's get these out and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, here they are out of the packaging. And they all have their weapons. Michelangelo does actually come with 2 nunchucks, but there's nowhere to store the second one. You can kind of, I don't know, stick it in here, but there isn't really any storage on these guys. I know the Target exclusive or the other NECA ones, those do. These are Herocross, but anyway, they are pretty cool. They're not very stable because the feet don't have articulation, so you can't really get them flat on the ground. But they look really cool. They've got this really cool cartoon look to them. They all have the same basic mold. There's not really any difference between them other than the colors themselves. They're pretty much the same. So there's no real like character differences. You do have the different letters and the different colors, but other than that, they appear to be the exact same mold. There's no like differences in their shells or anything like that. The weapons are pretty cool. So here's Leonardo. He's got the swords here, or katanas. I forgot what they're called. I forgot. And they look good. It's got some good paint, good detail. These are good for like display. They're not really great for adult collection or dynamic posing. They're better for just putting on a shelf like at work or something like that. And that's probably what I'm going to do with them anyway. Probably going on a shelf at work. So Donatello, oddly, is one of my favorite characters. And I like his bow, his staff here. It looks good, but it's very hard to get it into both hands. It is bendy, so you can do it, but it's easier if you did it one by one. And making them stand is a little tough too. They kind of want to fall. But let's go over articulation. We'll get his bow out here. So the head is on a ball joint. It has that much down, that much up. It does rotate all the way around. The bandana doesn't move. The arm is also on a ball joint at the bicep. It goes up to there. It's pretty tight. There is some restriction there. The elbow is single jointed. You don't get a lot out of it. I mean, it's a little guy, but what do you expect, you know? The detail on the paint is very, very nice. It's very well painted. It looks really good, but it's pretty limited. The legs are also on a ball joint. They go all the way out to there, and again, they're limited just due to the tolerances. But you probably want those tight tolerances. And the knee, you can get down to there, up to there. That's really it. No waist, nothing else. That's really it. I mean, these are tiny little guys, so they're not really meant to do a lot, I guess. Looking at the detail, the back, I mean, this is pretty much completely painted. So you got the green paint there, you got the brown. It is kind of rubbery material, but it doesn't come off, it doesn't pose or do anything really. You also have the painted eyes and mouth, and there is a little black outline, which is nice around the eyes. That looks good. I do like the lettering for their shell, or for their belts. That looks really good. I thought maybe this was super deformed, but I guess it's not super deformed. The head looks a little big, but that might just be the design. I don't think it's actually super deformed. And the box doesn't say anything about super deformed. It says, let's see what it says. Mini hybrid metal figuration. So there is metal. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that. The shell is metal, which is interesting. I can't tell about the head, whether that's metal or not. It kind of feels like metal, but I'm not sure. The arms and legs are definitely not metal. You do have the Viacom copyright on the bottom here. So that's nice. It gives it a little bit of weight, a little bit of heft. It makes it feel more like a premium figure. But you can see they do kind of fall down. And if you're posing this on like a shelf, they'll probably tend to fall down a little bit on their own. So unless you put them in just a straight pose. So you do have some good paint details on this guy overall. I like the paint. I like the look, the style. I just wish I had a little bit more articulation. I mean, they are kind of small, but you know, what are you asking for? You know what I mean? Let's get his other nunchuck in there, because I don't know if that looks better or worse. I think he looked better holding just one, but they got to give you two, because and this is actually really nicely done. It's a real metal chain, and the detail on the weapons is very nice. It's got that brown. It looks like leather. It feels kind of rubbery. It's not leather, obviously, but it feels like that leathery material. And they all look really good. So that's really it for this set. I just wanted to do a quick review. These I don't think are available in a lot of places, honestly. I've never seen it before. Here's the bottom of the box, herocross.com. You can probably buy it there, or Facebook, herocross.uk. Pretty neat little figures. So I'll probably display these at work, and that's about it. Not much else to do with these guys. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you know I pretty much only buy Transformers. I kind of went out of my my pocket here to buy these because I really wanted the Turtles, and I didn't want to pay for the NECA ones, but because they're just, the premium was way too high. But for the price, these are really good. They're good enough for me. I think I paid $50 total for these, so I think that's pretty good. You know, what is that? 10, 12 bucks each per figure. Not too bad. For what you're getting, the quality is pretty good. So thanks for watching. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.